going to be a lot of that. All you rich ass people who that just stole people's children. You got people stealing children now. Everybody see how horrible that is for some white man to try to put a bunch of kids in the bus and some white man get killed. But for a long time all around this planet, white men been killing black men, putting their children in buses, locking black men up in prison, locking everybody up in prison, same stuff. And all of these fires is coming, starting with the schools now, to let you know, first thing we're going to do is burn up all your brainwash centers. It's going to be the churches next. Like that one Sikh temple, it went first. And I ain't saying that to attack Sikh or anything like that, but what I'm saying to you is this: the true essence of all this existence is coming to make things the way they want them to be. And they have every right, because it's these are their materialisms. They made you, and you're too stupid to know that, so what you think don't matter anyway. Because once you hear what I say and you don't vibrate on that, and you're going to see all this going on to let you know what my prophet is saying is true. And you're going to be trying to be mad at me, but ain't no sense in being mad at me for being, they love us so much that they send someone here. So to say to us, you know, we've made ourselves become in some bad circumstances. Or to see the firemen, they can't put the fire out. Look at them. I told somebody that. The firemen going to say that all the time. They're going to keep saying that. We can't put the fire out. They're going to say that it's going to be so much stuff burned up. Coliseums, churches, schools, recreation center buildings, all these things that these white men has put up as control centers that everybody have to run to and pay money. Now look, you need an ID card for everything, but they won't give you an ID. You have to buy it. Okay, so this is the control that's going to be eradicated. It starts right in these schools. When you send your little kids to these schools that they force you to send your children to, they have to come to you and tell you you're breaking the law because you're not sending your child to our brainwash center. And you can say, well, that's because you guys are not ordained to be in control divinely. See, you are all criminals and murderers, and I do not want my children to have anything to do with your education system, because you're going to educate them to grow up to be foolish, religious fanatics with encapsulations of dogma, stagnant information that makes them not able to be anything but hateful as foolish consumers. I don't want any part of that. I don't want your driver license. I don't want none of your insurance scam. I don't need any of your freaking fruit that you done tampered with, changed the genetics of the seeds and everything, just so your genetic ass can have a world that you fit in. Your eradication of all the natural implements that the universe put on earth, so you can replace it with your artificial titties, your artificial Similac, your artificial infant, these artificial women that you brainwashed into being nothing but tools for you to help perpetuate ignorance. So some man get a woman pregnant, and what a mistake he made. Now he got to deal with her ignorant ass that's going to be in confrontation with him because he does not want her to preach the Jesus shit to his child. Didn't even want your ass to get pregnant. All this just honorary, contaminated, white-induced bullshit is why you're going to see all these fires all over the planet. Marriott Hotel. Asara. If you could look right here, you see these little sun spots right here? See them? These little sun orbs? Do you all see that? Do you see this color here? The segment color? Can you see it? Let's see what we got going on up here. Nope, can't see that. Let me move this here. Tab this. Okay. Alright, so you guys can see the colors in there? That's the sunlight letting you know. Okay, there's that. We know what that is. We see it all the time. And then we can see all the colors in there. Right? You see them? Of the sun. Those orbs. Well, that's the sun letting you know the best is yet to come. You see this pile of rubbish right here? Do you see it? I don't know what that is. And I'm not sure. But I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think that this city got destroyed so bad. It's on the island, Ocean Beach, 3, New Jersey, Hurricane Sandy. I think 3, NJ, me, hurricane. My brain be acting crazy on me sometimes. Like the other day, it was MN. I know that means Maine, but I never heard of White Cloud, Maine before. I heard of White Cloud. I thought it was in Montana. But sometimes I just have brain clog. Anyway, you see the lights right here letting you know, always watching, always around. Let's go at this. Look what happened. They piled all the rubbish from that hurricane in the stockpile. Now, when I tell you that the universe is out to destroy materialism, look at this. Okay, that song gotta go. I was gonna listen to it at first, but I gotta talk. Look, see this? All this is materialism, in case you guys don't know. It means material. Matter, about the matter. About manifestation of materialism is what this is. The hurricane came and destroyed all this shit. People have made fools out of themselves for this materialism that always end up here. This is where it always end up. I don't care what no one says. All this shit always end up there. So it's not worth acting a damn fool over like we do and thinking that you're something better than someone else because some material shit that you have possession of that's going to end up here. Alright? Do you understand? Look at what happens to all this stuff. It's all temporal. And you guys sitting up here thinking that the person that have all this shit for some reason is God. The person that has all this stuff is God because they were God when they were given life. Whether they ever accumulate any of this crap or not, they're going to still be God. Okay? All of this stuff right this is what made people decide how well they've done in life. You know, you could be a person that has cancer, children that don't talk to you, and no communication with this at all. See, don't know nothing about giving this homage or anything. There's the colors, all there. See, everywhere you go, you see the sun popping up letting you know who's behind this. The sun is saying, don't think I'm evil. Look, even up there the lights are. And it's saying, don't think I'm evil because I'm trying to wake y'all dumbasses up and let you know that you were not sent here to waste all your life prostituting, selling crack, and all the foolish things you've done to accumulate this type of materialism that this ornery, devilish white man has made to distract you with. None of this stuff is worth you selling your soul out for. That's why the son just waited there so this picture could get taken of it. So they know I'll come along and be able to say that to you guys. See, it's trying to talk to you. It's saying, I need you to wake up and stop letting people make such fools out of you. That's what it's saying. Look at all where all this shit, the whole city missing, just vacant, empty, just like Chicago when all the snow fell. See? This is nature talking to us. It's saying you guys have disregarded each other and treat each other like shit because of you trying your best to outdo each other and compete with each other, destroying the water with all this shit, okay? Then tore up all the soil. Look, where the people at? Nowhere around there scared that the water gonna come back and drown their ass and burn their ass, okay? This is the same people who came here and murdered all the people. And I bet you when they put these houses on this beach, they made it where anybody who want to come to the beach now was, you're trespassing. You know how y'all get down, okay? You can't even be in the garbage. So there was millions of people who came to this beach at one time and was able to clam and do everything they wanted. Then these white folks moved in, used their corrupt policies and guns and shit, built all their houses here, see, right on the ocean, dumb as hell. You know, I mean, stupid as hell. No, that's too close to the ocean. But of course, these are elite, wealthy white people who do what they want because they got Jesus and guns. And that's just what they did. And then the hurricane came and reminded them who this property belongs to. See? This is exactly what happened here. Now you got all these people who used to walk around with their ass on their shoulder because they had all this merchandise on the beach and thought they was better than every freaking body. Believe me, I know. I bet you anybody who wanted to come through this neighborhood and practice their privilege as an earthling to be around here got harassed by these people. What are you doing around here? You're trespassing. It's like, I'm not trespassing. What happened is you put all this materialism on land and now you're trying to claim the land and you're harassing me because I should have a right to come to the fucking ocean. Okay? But since you got a corrupt police force, as soon as you call them and say, there's a black guy in the garbage can, I wouldn't be surprised if a helicopter pulled up right here and a bunch of the Marines and Navy SEALs freaking rappel down on ropes. But what are you doing in that garbage can? It wouldn't shock me at all. But see, this is what you all got to look forward to. Now, I'm here proclaiming to you that the universe sent me here to tell you that you need to fix your karma, because I'm getting ready to destroy all this materialism. And while I'm destroying this materialism, I'm going to destroy a lot of y'all asses too. Peace and blessing. Hotel. Okay, so now we all know that we've been following my footage. The people that didn't give up on my ass, thank you very much. Actually, you didn't give up on yourself. Let's see what happened. This water came in here and raised hell. Look at it. All up in people's houses and stuff. You know, they in there doing their thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Just, it was ignorant to build houses this close to the ocean. But we got places all over Washington and Oregon like this. You know, I mean, we do. We got Astoria, Port Angeles, even Seattle. All these places that is just like ideal spots for this shit to happen. And the wickedness of the people makes it even more ideal for this shit to happen. What do we have here floating out? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, this is what I'm talking about. Marriott Hotel. It says officers shooting caught on camera. Published on May 23rd, 2012. August 21st, 2011, officers shot right in front of a news camera. The entire event is caught on camera, including shots fired, officer rescue squad standoff, house fire, helicopter, and water. Same thing like in LA. I swear, this stuff that you can already see right here is the same stuff that I used to see all the time in Los Angeles. Now listen to this. This is what the comments are. It say, 4 people next to him, nobody assists him in applying pressure to whom is beyond belief. I would think so too. They're cops. I didn't see that part, but if this guy saw it, obviously it happened. They're cops. They should be stopping their comrade from bleeding to death. Why did they not? Because they had other more important stuff they were speaking about or trying to do, like maybe shoot the guy that shot him. Okay, I was never bullied in high school. I actually had a lot of friends and made good grades. I just wanted to make a difference in my community and help people for the better. Maybe you're a little mad you didn't make the cut. They're talking in regard, I guess, to the gunmen in the house who, like a lot of other gunmen these days, are targeting little children. Go figure. Somebody else has targeted other people's children. I mean, it's just karma. I'm not saying that it's a good thing. I'm just pointing out to you that what we have done is coming back around. Real simple. I'm not enjoying it or anything. I just got to tell your ass. It makes me upset that I have to tell you, but I have to tell you. Okay, good things that guy prayed over him in Jesus' name. Praise God. Jesus is also our only way to heaven. For those who don't know. For those who don't know and you believe that Jesus is your only way to heaven, I got some news for you. Stop trying to go to heaven, okay? Because heaven is a state of consciousness, all right? Believe me, if you go to heaven and you still worshiping Jesus, the only thing that's going to happen is all the people who worship Jesus while they was here on earth and make earth the way it is going to turn heaven into the same damn thing. Okay, I hope he makes a full recovery and gets some payback. But against criminals, not some kid skating. Yeah, against what criminals? How do you know that the kid skating wasn't a criminal? You know, that kid skating could have been someone who was coming back here with some karmic reapings that got it demonstrated to him that day. Be careful what you do in this life, because you can pay for it in the next life. Bottom line is, for you to say you hope he makes a full recovery and gets some payback, listen to what you're saying. That is ridiculous for you to say that. You want this guy who is obviously sick in the head to be able to have the same thing he did to someone else.